What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 400 and we're here live finally at Emergence 2, the final pit stop before Homecoming 3 for the superstars of Fusion. Homecoming is just 4 weeks away, guys, and Homecoming itself will be the official beginning to the road to Ascendant 6. 10 weeks away is the grandest stage of them all. But what up, Go Bateman, the love of my life, Topher, J-Rod, Dynamic, Big Cop, and everybody else. Glad to have you as the show gets underway. Get right into the action and championship action as the light heavyweight title is about to be on the line. The challenger, the race, Bryce Canyon, makes his way to the ring. An absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. 7 incredible matches, 4 championship matches. Up next after this, guys, we're not having to wait very long to get to the dream match for many. The fans have been wanting it. Damian has been wanting it. Hayden has been wanting it. They go one-on-one at long last. The Trios Championships defended for the first time. The United States title on the line. And then, of course, the main event, the championship, the grandest prize. Hastings challenges Paul Devine. What up, Vic? Soul, big boy, dropping in just in time. DJ, what up? Glad to have you. Haven't seen you in a bit, my friend, but live at Emergence 2. Bryce Canyon is in the ring and ready for his championship opportunity against that man, the CMV Light Heavyweight Champion with the brand new CMV Light Heavyweight Championship in tow. The Deck, Percy Simmons, ready to get things started. I tried to start the stream at like a good time because we know it's been lagging a lot lately during certain times. So hopefully we'll be able to have a relatively lag-free stream. But there's been a couple spikes. Hopefully that gets out of the way. Yo, what up, Joey? Glad to have you stop in. Flashy. BRC, they are currently the best. Will they stay that way? Defending the CMV Trios titles for the first time since winning them. The inaugural champs putting the gold on the line in a 2 out of 3 falls match against Bloody Justice and the Anarchists. Crow and Caleb Reedham, what up, Hellish? Percy Simmons has been champion since Regicide, where he defeated Jay Davis to win the title. This is his first defense since doing so. He and Bryce Canyon have an interesting back and forth over these past couple weeks. Remember, Bryce Canyon defeated Simmons last month to earn this opportunity. The two of them have been teaming up. They got a tag with an absolution, but then they actually lost earlier this week to the team of Alistair Knox and Zach Payne. So kind of on momentum. Bateman, only for you, my sweet child. Indeed, beautiful new title there. Who is going to be walking out of Detroit, Michigan with it, though? Will it be that man, the challenger, the race? Perhaps one of the most agile men in all of CMV. Bryce Canyon, who's looking amped up and ready to go for his first championship opportunity. He also beat Jay Davis when Davis still held the title. And look at Percy Simmons. Maybe saying a prayer. I don't know if he's a very religious man. Maybe just getting some final thoughts to himself as the Deck, Percy Simmons. And his cheeky little front flip as he hoists the title up high. Oh, damn. Doing some title tricks here. This ain't the X Games, Percy. Referee Murphy going to take the title. Percy has a longing look at it, shows it to Bryce Canyon, who simply nods his head. Held up high for all to see. Here in Detroit, our first matchup for Emergence 2, the Light Heavyweight Championship, is on the line. What up, Maury? Just in time as the action's about to get started. Canyon Simmons, championship gold. Referee rings the bell, and as always, a little shout to Topher for whipping up this Butte arena. As Percy Simmons immediately takes control, you can see he has a bit of a height advantage. Both these men are cruiserweights, though. I'd say Percy has a decent weight advantage as well over Canyon. Probably 110 pounds soaking wet. A small package driver right out of the gate. Not the way that Canyon wants to start this matchup, guys. And a tweet, our first tweet of the night, comes from Harvey Hastings, who says, "Hope your life insurance policy is ready, Paul. I wonder how Jade will feel watching her brother's head get ripped off." As Simmons is just ripping Bryce Canyon's head off. But it's strong words there from Harvey Hastings, who, of course, in the main event challenges Divine for the world title. The Divine siblings are on top of the world here in CMV currently. Jade Divine, the undisputed women's champion. Ooh, nice moves by Bryce Canyon, targeting the arm there of the deck. And now look at this agility. Make sure you got your cameras ready. Standing 450 splash. Absolutely amazing from the challenger, guys. And now a tweet from Bloody Justice, who says, "Tonight, a crow, a snake, and a spider are joining arms for something special. Let's get ready for absolution." Bloody Justice and the Anarchists looking to delete the Brass Ring Club and become the new Trios champions, as Bryce Canyon's got a face full of turnbuckle with that drop toe hold. Great offensive maneuver by Percy Simmons, who's defending his championship here. Bryce trying to fight back from Simmons, who has had a strong opening, and now a Dark Matter leg hook, arm hook, reverse STO. Oh, and now a twist of fate from the champion. The deck looking to make quick work in his first defense. Guys, a little fun fact, the light heavyweight title has not been successfully defended this season, and it might still not be, as Bryce Canyon able to counter Percy maybe going for a jack of all trades. We're not going to know now. But indeed, all season long, a light heavyweight champion has not been successful in defending the title. Percy Simmons could be the first. A little bit of a five-knuckle shuffle, by the way. Not shuckle. Shucking some clams, perhaps, as Percy Simmons now not exactly sure how he wants to carry forward. He was going to try to finish off earlier, but Canyon clutched up. And look at that, just vicious at this point in the matchup. Whatever sort of respect these two have between each other, any maybe a little bit of friendship is out the window at Emergence 2 with the light heavyweight title up for grabs, and Homecoming 3 on the horizon. 630 senton didn't exactly land the way you're supposed to. Kind of a little bit promiscuous by Percy Simmons, but did enough damage, not for long. Percy having a tough time keeping a lid on the race. German suplex, though, by the challenger. Stomp down to the lower back, and once again, Bryce Canyon, for the benefit of those with flash photography, gonna show us just how agile he is with a standing 450 splash. You know, those are incredible when you come off the top rope, but just utilizing your own momentum, just a little bit of leaping power. You saw Bryce Canyon go for something big there. And an inverted Dragon Rana by Percy Simmons just spiked Canyon right down on the top of his noggin, and now Simmons wastes no time going for a Rings of Saturn submission hold. Look at the way he's got his arm bent just to try to tap Bryce Canyon out here. But Canyon, after being locked in it for quite a while, definitely some damage done, but still digging down deep and powering out with some elbows to the side of the head. Can he rise to the occasion? Oh, well, Percy Simmons, after battling back from a career life-threatening injury, become the first man this season to successfully defend the light heavyweight title. Currently just holding Bryce Canyon's boot in place as Canyon went for a kick to the gut, and they're just talking smack to each other now. Oh boy. Please tell me something's gonna happen here. GG. They're just talking all that sort of smack. They've completely forgotten that they're in the midst of a championship match. Am I going to have to restart this? Oh, give me a break. GG, no re. That's an interesting glitch that we haven't encountered before. All right, well, Referee Murphy going to have to... Let's see if I can just maybe pause and unpause. Nope. Referee Murphy separating these two, returning to their corners after they got each other's faces. So this matchup gonna restart. Damage done on both sides, though. They kind of lost their way. They started to, it's like an MMA when you hold your opponent for too long or anything like that. The referee will stand you up and separate you back to your corners. And that's what we just had to happen here. I guess I talked a little bit earlier about the friendship, the respect these two have. Apparently that is most definitely out the window. No sign of it here. Hopefully they can focus now. Oh, shot right there. A complete shot off the kneeling position that Bryce Canyon was in. And Percy just resumes control over this matchup. The light heavyweight champion with a pop-up drop. Oh, looks like he nearly cut his own head off. Landed it right on the top rope there. That was dangerous. Hey, what up, Suntan? I didn't even see you sneak in here, you little bun. That great co-main event we have tonight. We know that at Homecoming 3, guys, the venue will play as a battle of the brands, 3 matches, Fusion versus Genesis, and it'll culminate in an 8-man elimination tag match. Team Captain Hayden has recruited Andrew Briggs and Pierre Thompson, but the two of them seem to have unresolved issues, so Hayden has tasked them with getting them out of the way tonight in our co-main event before they are teammates at Homecoming 3 so that nothing can distract them. Absolutely beautiful moonsault DDT followed by a lion salt, guys, and a pin attempt by Simmons, only going to get him a 1 count. Yo, what up, Crimson? Yeah, the match had to restart. These two men had to be put back into their corners after they started getting in each other's faces. They stopped fighting and just started talking trash. Bryce Canyon with an Irish whip, sending the light heavyweight champion back into the ring. The race follows closely behind. Straight punch to the face. Caught, though. Strikes back. Does the deck kick to the midsection. Oh, thank God. That didn't glitch. Wheel kick by Canyon, who has definitely got himself many fans in the CM universe since debuting just a couple of months ago. Sheer willpower and amazing athletic ability of his. Percy Simmons, though, as I touched on a bit, came back from a career-threatening injury at the hands of Curtis Heist at the start of the season. 8 weeks he was out of action. He battled back, though. He didn't quit. He busted his ass, and at Regicide was able to defeat Jay Davis to become the light heavyweight champion. No light heavyweight champion has successfully defended the title this season. Will Percy Simmons be the first? He counters, goes for a pin, but only gets a 1 count. This is the first match of 7 tonight and of 4 championship matches. What a glorious German suplex that was by Canyon, if I do say so myself. And now, once again with these acrobatics, all to target that arm of Percy Simmons. All to do what he has to. What a hard line. Guys, Bryce Canyon, we've seen him do this before. This plethora of deadly strikes took it right out of Bryce Canyon. Oh my God, the challenger. I thought he might have been going to the corner looking for that front flip DDT of his. If he hits that, guys, it'll be lights out. Remember, Bryce Canyon holds a singles victory. Clean win over Percy Simmons. That's how he earned this title shot. And right now, Tornado DDT out of the ring. Absolutely amazing as the fans are to their feet here in Detroit, Michigan. And that's not all. As if that wasn't amazing enough, now a standing 450 again, this time on the outside. Not just truly, if you didn't believe it before, in the ring, the canvas has a little bit of a bounce to it, but on the outside, that's just pure concrete he's standing on. There's no give there to help him out. As now we get this beautiful camera angle, the back of Percy's head, he's getting fucking wailed on. Count of 5 though, guys, and we got to be careful here because Percy Simmons does have the champion's advantage. He could retain on a count out or disqualification, but Bryce Canyon cannot win the title that way as he's trying to get Simmons back in the ring. Percy Simmons, I'm sure, does not want to retain his title either one of those kind of ways, though. Yep, there we go as he throws Canyon back in the ring. Easily could have there. That just shows you the kind of champion that Percy Simmons is. Sure, as Chris Andrews would say, it's a legit way, but let's be honest. Reverse DDT now by the CMV light heavyweight champion, who finally might have his sights set up, finishing things off here. Kick to the gut, twist of fate. Twist of fate from Percy Simmons a second time in this matchup, as now he backs into the corner, wants to pay homage to his many fans cheering him on. Stop right down to the face, now brought to a vertical base. Jawbreaker, though, that little bit of time Percy Simmons wasted. Canyon's gonna utilize super kick out of nowhere, and that might be enough. Can Bryce Canyon steal it? Will we have a new light heavyweight champion? No, Simmons gonna pull through and kick out. Yo, what up, Ogon? You did not. This is the first matchup of the evening, though it seems we are teetering on the edge of it being over. Simmons again goes for his finishing maneuver, but again, Bryce Canyon counters it. Well scouted by Canyon. Obviously did his homework, as now he goes for something in the corner, countered by Percy Simmons, takes it right back. Now Simmons with another lion salt. Again with the pin, hook of the leg, close to the ropes right there, but not a rope break, 1 count. And where's Percy going? Oh my God, I think I've only ever seen him hit this once before. The light heavyweight champion, Claymore! Busting Canyon wide open, but apparently Percy Simmons does not think that'll be enough. Wants to ensure before going for a pin that it'll get him the 3 count, but in not taking the pinfall, Bryce Canyon sees an opening, punch to the gut. Can he come back? He tries to, knee to the gut, strike to the chest, elbow to the side of the head, kicks out the knee, bam, knee to the side of the head. Now Simmons is busted wide open, goes for a kick to the chest. Simmons shakes the cobweb, and scat. Percy again turns to the fans, thriving off the energy they're giving him. He says, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna become the first man this season to successfully retain the light heavyweight title. He's gone through so much to be in the position he's in. He's not gonna let it escape him so easily. Will the 3rd time be the charm? Yes, it will. Brainbuster by Percy Simmons, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Percy Simmons is still the light heavyweight champion. And that's just to shut the completely opening here for Emergence 2. So many close calls, but Simmons becomes the first man this season to successfully defend the light heavyweight title. The deck with an amazing performance and a hard-fought victory. With that beautiful new light heavyweight title in his hand. Percy doesn't want to stop celebrating. I know, I don't blame him. He's ecstatic. Congratulations to Percy Simmons, battling back Bryce Canyon to retain the light heavyweight title. There was no surprise Brock attack. Apparently, he's finally gone away. No more Brock Lesnar pre-show appearances. All right, my friends. An absolutely amazing opener there for Emergence 2 with Percy Simmons defending the light heavyweight title for the first time this season, defeating Bryce Canyon. But now we still have 6 awesome matches to get to. And up next, it is a dream match for the fans and a match that both men have been wanting. Damian and Hayden at 1-on-1. They fought before in the Fatal 4-Way at Regicide, eliminated Damian, pinned him. And Damian eliminated Hayden from the Undisputed Championship Rumble match back at Absolution. Finally, the two were like, all right, enough. Let's do this already. 1-on-1. And we are getting it right here. Remember, Hayden is team captain for Fusion come Homecoming. For the 8-man tag, he's already selected Andrew Briggs and Peter Thompson, who do battle later on tonight. He's yet to reveal his monster pick, but Josh Wolf, the team captain of Genesis, did earlier this week tell us that he's chosen Guri Sukhanov to play the part of the Beast for Genesis. So now Hayden's definitely got to go look and got to find him. The perfect specimen to go to war with the Russian Ogre. And a tweet right here, speaking of, from Josh Wolf, guys, says Hayden and his team are all going to be injured before they even get to Homecoming. Of course, talking about, Josh Wolf made the same comment earlier. Not only is Hayden fighting Damian here, which is just a dangerous concept in and of itself, but later on he's tasked Andrew Briggs and Peter Thompson with going 1-on-1. It was a couple of weeks ago that the two of them were at each other's throats. They have some sort of issue with each other. Hayden said, we can't have this at Homecoming. I picked you. If it was up to me, I would repick. I'd just kick you two out, but I don't want Josh Wolf seeing me as weak, changing my picks. So you guys are going to work out your issues at Emergence, and that's going to be the end of it. That's our co-main event. Andrew Briggs and Peter Thompson, a 1-on-1 for the first time ever. But the Gargoyle of Destruction voted Newcomer of the Year with a record of 24, 5-1. Actually, I got that wrong. It's 25, 4-1. Only 4 losses to this man's name. Incredible, just creature that Damian is. Has the biggest matchup of his career right here, right now at Emergence. As he goes 1-on-1 with quite possibly the biggest superstar in CMV history. Arguably the greatest man to ever lace up his boots and step into a CMV ring. The 5-time world champion. The King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner, Season 1 veteran, Hayden Blade Kiley, the A-lister. What a season he's had. And we all know that he's going to be in the corner of Paul Devine later on tonight. Hayden, and losing both Royal Rumble matches at Absolution, has kinda, well, now doesn't have a clear direct path to the world title. Something that's tied him over currently and leading Team Fusion at Homecoming. But eventually, that Kiley is going to have his side set on that world title tonight. Nothing better be clouding his mind, because you got to have 100% focus on Damian. This is main show, Topher. And whether Damian wants to admit it or not, Hayden is the man to beat in CMV. So this win for Damian, if he wasn't already solidified as a big star on Fusion, then this win right here tonight will leave no doubt in anyone's mind. Vintage Hayden, making sure that everybody in the arena gets a good look at him. So here we go, guys. A dream match for the CMV universe. A matchup that both these men have been pining for. And we finally get it here at Emergence, as Hayden can't be used to getting treated like that. Went for a grapple out of the gate and just got pushed down like a small child. Very clearly, if you're not a blind man, you can see that Damien probably has a good couple feet over Hayden here. Definitely a couple 100 pounds. And Damien, interestingly enough, going for a submission right away. Perhaps he wants to prove a real point, even go further and force Hayden to tap out, because you know that's how Hayden is going to be looking to finish this matchup. He did eliminate Damien back at Regicide in that Fatal 4 with a final cut. He pinned Damien. He did not submit him. Damien has never submitted in his career. Well, tonight be the first time. Damien has been absolutely incredible since debuting at the end of last season, hence why he was voted Newcomer of the Year. A record of 25-4-1. Look at the back and forth between these two. Now Hayden has the upper hand, well, the upper arm, really. Fujiwara armbar being applied, but lets it go as now Damien fires off with a cross-legged Fisherman Buster. Hayden, no stranger to tapping out bigger men, though. He's tapped out the likes of Bison and Cyborg. Brain chop right there by the Gargoyle of Destruction. This absolute beast of a man. This monstrosity. Hayden showing no fear as he goes for a float over DDT. Instead, Damien hammers at the gut. Oh, now tucks Hayden between his legs. This is not going to end well for the veteran, the 5-time world champion jackknife powerbomb, and then a straight kick to the chest. Oh, hello, Albius. Didn't look at the chat in a while. Didn't see you. Stop in there, but welcome. As Damien, I don't really understand his game plan in this. First he went for a submission when he never really goes for submissions. Then he just went up to the second turnbuckle, tried to test out a little bit of high flying, but it came back to bite him. I wouldn't say this is the matchup that Damien wants to try to change things. Been working very well for him since the start of the season. Lock currently being applied by Hayden, who knows when he has to slow things down, knows when he has to pick things up, knows when he has to have a methodical pace or when he has to be quick. It's what's made him a 5-time world champion. It's just relentless stomps down to the chest over and over again. Picked up into a seated position. Oh, rakes the eyes, rakes the eyes. Damien not afraid, I should say. Watch out, referee Murphy. Hasn't taken a bump yet, but I'm sure he will by the end of the night. And Damien is cooking up something that is not going to be pretty for Hayden here. I can assure you that much. Tornado bomb attempted, but Hayden counters it. What a clutch ass reversal right there by the A-lister, I'll tell you that much. Now an Irish whip, and Hayden tries to come back. Hellacious clothesline. Remember, Damien is the man who took away Hayden's opportunity to once again go after the world title and fight Paul Devine in the main event of Homecoming 3. Damien eliminated Hayden in the Royal Rumble match. Now some mounted punches by Kitely. We know he can be so aggressive. If you press the right buttons, you'll uncork Hayden and he'll open a can of whoop ass, as now the A-lister starting to see the cogs turning in his mind as he scouts out Damien, but gave the Gargoyle of Destruction too much time, as now Damien with ease, inverted virus slam, the big meaty claw wrapping around Hayden's head. Hayden immediately gets back up, jawbreaker, another leaping lariat. Now dragged by arm and leg, guys, and Hayden with the dirty heel tactics figures he's got to do something differently to keep down Damien here. That did not work out so well for him, and now Hayden with a choke bomb. Good God, the entire ring shaking. Damien takes a moment, prays to whatever dark entity he believes that I don't even want to fathom. Hayden gets to his feet, might not even know where the hell he is, as he's flattened in the corner with a body splash. Now, snake eyes, guys. Damien has been tearing Hayden apart in this matchup. Big boot, still not done. The Gargoyle of Destruction drops the leg. What up, famous, my friend? Welcome to Emergence 2, second matchup of the evening, a dream match in the works, and currently Hayden is getting ripped limb from limb, choke slam all the way from hell. Kitely has got to do something, man, to turn things around. I think he drastically underestimated Damien, and now he's paying the price. Once again, locks in the rings of Saturn as he started the match with, but again, Hayden finds a way to escape. The submission artist knows a way to get out of any submission hold. You lock in on him. Oh, Hayden! I think Damien just went for a virus slam. Hayden might have just saved his skin. Hayden, I think for a moment, was contemplating eliminating Damien from the Royal Rumble, but then changed his mind. Forearm smashes Damien, moving out of the way just in the nick of time. It's incredible how big Damien is, but how fast he can move. Vertical suplex by the man with a record of 25, 4-1. Most of his matches haven't even gone longer than 5 minutes. Damien looking for the biggest win of his career, looking to prove that he deserves to be considered in the world title picture. Headbutting Hayden's hand, guys, that's actually an amazing strategy by Damien, because if he breaks Hayden's hand, Hayden cannot lock in the Hollywood hold. He won't be able to keep it held in, and I think Hayden just went for the Hollywood hold, but Damien countered it. Big waist-side slam into the pin as well. Will that be enough to finish off this matchup? 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. You see Damien's shoulders are slumped. He's never had a fight like this before in his life. He's used to going in there and squashing fools, but not against someone like Hayden, as a second time, the big meaty claw wrapped around the throat all the way up and back down again. The domination by Damien in this matchup has been incredible. Wrong time to taunt Hayden, wrong time to taunt. He just bit Hayden's head. He just bit Hayden's head and busted him open. Maybe Hayden's got, fucking, I don't know, some sort of poison in his blood, because Damien collapsed. Now Hayden with a trio of clotheslines. Damien in the corner. We know what Hayden's going for here. Justice is served. Were we going to get vintage Hayden? Maybe so. Maybe he was going to go for that knee, but Damien catches the boot. Trips Hayden up. Kitely bleeding badly, blood rushing down his forehead, and now Damien lines up the shot. Hayden counted this before, but not this time. The virus slam. The hand to the chest. 1, 2, no! Hayden at 2.9999. You might be wondering, why am I not surprised? It's Hayden, that's why I'm not surprised. It's Damien. Eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Some payback for absolution. Down to the outside, Damien falls like a sack of stones. I knew this match would be amazing. I didn't quite know the way it would go, but boy, is it overperforming. I had no idea it was going to be this great. And now Hayden with a rotation neckbreaker, countered just in time by Damien. And Damien, who now looks to cause maximum damage on the outside, another choke bomb. Damien back in the ring, just looking down at Hayden, telling him to get back up if he can. Be content with taking the count out win here, guys. He has before, as he spits out that poison mist. And as he realizes Hayden's not going to get up on his own regard in time, Damien goes to collect him, but Hayden was playing possum. The smarts. Hayden is a thinking man's wrestler. But unfortunately the game plan does not pay off the way he would have liked it to. Suplex right down on the steel steps. Oh, bless for these cheeky bits, Ogon. As again, Damien in the ring mocking Hayden, telling him, come on, if you could do it, get up and let's go. If you have what it takes to continue, I'm here and I'm ready. Damien hitting his own head off the top turnbuckle. Hayden returns to the ring. Reel him in. Arm wrench, kick to the gut, DDT. And Hayden, oh my God, gonna clutch as only he can. Kitely, Hollywood hold, Hollywood hold, Hollywood hold. Can he get to the ropes? Can Damien get to the ropes? They're right there. Can he get there in time? No, Damien submits. And Hayden Kitely has forced the monster to tap out. The ropes were right there. Damien was a fingertip away, but unfortunately he could just not do it. Not in time. And Hayden, but wait a minute. An instant classic is gonna finish the way it should. Hayden underestimated Damian. He recognizes that. The two shake hands. And maybe, just maybe, Hayden So Damian goes to 25, 5-1. Hayden defeats Damian after match of the year contender early on. We just had the 4th annual Grammys, 5th annual. And for next year's, we got an early contender. That was an amazing match. And a handshake afterwards. But now, guys, it is time for our second championship matchup of the night. The CMV Trios Championship about to be defended for the first time by the inaugural champions, the Brass Ring Club. JT Fury, Chris Sullivan, and Flashy, who of course won them at Regicide, defeating the Ballers Club in a ladder match. They put the belts up for grabs against Bloody Justice and the Anarchists. And one more tweet here from Bloody Justice before the match starts says, "It's time. 3 predators are about to hunt their prey." The challenge of the BRC, this is actually going to be a 2 out of 3 falls 6-man tag team matchup. Falls first will be victorious and walk out of Detroit, Michigan, and out of Emergence on the road to Homecoming 3 as the champions. Yeah, I was suspicious of that too, especially with Damian's side. I guess we'd have to look from the other angle, but that kind of looked like a rope break to me. Well, referee Murphy. Now Murphy's going to himself on the bad side of Damian. And still a lot to get to here at Emergence, my friends. After this, we're going to get Mr. Money in the Bank, Chris Diamond, going a one-on-one with Ryan Kent in a matchup all about respect. And then we've got the United States title on the line, probably the matchup I'm most looking forward to besides Damian Hayden. Zach Payne, 3 years ago, became the inaugural United States champion. Now, all this time later, he has the chance to do it again when he challenges Alistair Knox for the gold. And Knox's second defense. We've also got Andrew Briggs, Pierre Thompson still coming in our main event. Harvey Hastings, Paul Devine do battle once again, but this time with the grandest prize and all of CMV on the line. The CMV Undisputed title, as here comes CMV veteran Bloody Justice teaming up with the Anarchists for this trio opportunity. It was actually some weeks ago that the Anarchists defeated the BRC in a handicap match to earn themselves this opportunity, but they had to find themselves a partner when they were approached by Bloody Justice, who said, you know, with Rise gone, I no longer have anybody to watch my back, so how about we team up? We go for those trios titles. The Anarchists agreed. They didn't have much of a choice. If they wanted to shot the trios belts, they needed a third man. And here they come, the former Fusion Tag Team Champions. On the left is Caleb Reed, on the right is Crow, who's also a former Anarchy champion. Earlier this week on Fusion, Crow actually took a loss at the hands of Chris Sullivan, so the BRC have got that momentum heading into this matchup. Welcome back, Maury. Welcome back, Shark. This is the first defense of the trios titles for the BRC since they became the inaugural champs at Regicide. We're about to see if they can, if they truly are the best, if they can get the job done. Their union's only young. And there they are in the middle, Flashy. On the left, Chris Sullivan, and on the right, JT Fury, the CMV Trios champions. To think of how far, especially Flashy has come. You know, Chris Sullivan and JT Fury debuting this season. Flashy, though, debuted a couple of months before the end of last season, and I'm not going to say he was a jobber, but he did not have a very ceremonious first couple of months this season. And look at where he is now. Making history, backed up by his boys. Yeah, that's my beautiful face, Famous. That's my beautiful, super attractive, handsome, sexy, and just gorgeous face. So here we go, guys. Remember, keep in mind, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Pinfalls, submissions, countouts, disqualifications, all in effect. The first team to 2 falls will walk out with the trios titles, as it will be Bloody Justice. And JT Fury starting things off as BJ with a fucking throat thrust straight out the bloody forest. Chopping JT Fury down. And then an elbow drop to the thigh to follow through. Oh, Tim popping in with a brand new Twitch name there. That unique Tim pop up. Bloody Justice starting off strong here against JT Fury, guys, and now an early tag to Crow. That's what I always give when anyone asks me for advice, which isn't usual. It's usually unsolicited. I say frequent tags is the name of the game. You want to keep yourselves fresh, in and out, wear down your opponents, isolate them. As JT Fury rolls out of the way, unfortunately, that's not enough space created to get himself the upper hand. Crow just right back on the attack, and Fury going head first off that top turnbuckle. Good God, 11 times there. Tim in 2018. Elbow drop now by Crow. He's just such a big Brass Ring Club fan that something in the back of Tim's mind said, wait a minute, even though he doesn't know who they are. JT Fury, I'd say he needs, oh, code breaker. Double knees to the face, and I was actually just about to say he should make a tag. Things not going so well for him here. Irish whip now into the corner of the BRC. JT Fury slaps hands with Boston's own Chris Sullivan with a new attire. Sorry about that. Crow, guys, with a Michinoku driver to Chris Sullivan, as I was saying, has the nice new attire, but we've seen time and time again in CMV a nice flashy new wardrobe will not win you matches. You can also see that Sullivan has finally removed that protective mask of his. The doctors finally gave him the okay to do so. Apparently he was contemplating keeping it on anyway, but made the wise choice to remove it. Might need it put right back on again, because it has been all Bloody Justice and the Anarchists so far. Irish word to the corner, guys, and a tag to Caleb Reed. This matchup is not going the way I thought it would. Super kick knee strike combination by the Anarchists, and Chris Sullivan is in big trouble as Crow takes out Flashy, who is coming in to make the save. Oh, digging down deep right there, though. 2.99999. And Chris Sullivan's body, though, getting contorted in a way that it should not. Brass Ring Club might have to take a second, reassess their strategy. Remember, it is 2 out of 3 falls, so even if Caleb Reed would have gotten that pin right there, they'd still have to then get another one. Face first off the top turnbuckle, busted wide open, because I already have 6 mods, and Albius would get mad at me if I added another one. Grabs a hold of the belt, goes for a vertical suplex. Flashy is still, oh, there he is. I was just about to say, is he still out? Sullivan now busted open, wants to get the hell out of there. Rests for a couple of minutes. Slaps hands with Fury once again. Oh, and a double axe header right there to the arm. Oh, cheeky little takedown into a modified crossface. Will Caleb Reed be forced to submit? Will the BRC score the first point? No, seems like Caleb's trying to break free, and a knee to the back of the head. Punch straight to the face does just that. Yeah, I thought I did unmod Albius. I thought. But now that he's back, I might as well not. Inverted DDT by JT Fury, guys, who now putting the team on his back. It was far from a good start for the champions of this matchup, but TKO by JT Fury after Caleb Reed barely was able to escape that modified crossface. Now will BRC take the first point? No, just a 2 count. Tag to Chris Sullivan. Flashy has not been tagged in yet in this matchup. Maybe he's being saved for later, like putting the reserves or something. That's also a good strategy. Keep someone nice and fresh as Chris Sullivan with a picture perfect corkscrew senton. Unfortunately, the pin gets broken up by Bloody Justice. JT Fury chasing him back to the apron. Look to the jaw, and Boston Zone with a half Nelson backbreaker. Caleb looking like he's in La La Land, man. He's been taking an absolute beating at the hands of Chris Sullivan and Fury. And now Sullivan, guys, I don't know what he's cooking up, but it's not going to be good. Caleb Reed knows that. Escapes the suplex attempt, back suplex of his own. Up next, guys, Mr. Money in the Bank, Chris Diamond goes one-on-one with Ryan Kent. The biggest matchup of Diamond's career, no doubt about it, and it's all about respect. Will Diamond beat the respect into Ryan Kent, or will Kent back up all the trash he's been talking about Chris Diamond? Guys, as right here, Caleb Reed with a tornado vertical suplex. We've seen him do that many times before. Brought up to his feet. Chris Sullivan out, Irish whipped to the corner. And if he makes that tag to Crow, no, Sullivan, man, with those reflexes on point to move out of the way just in the nick of time. And now Sullivan makes the tag to JT Fury, and we know exactly what they're going to go for here. A little bit of magic going to be killed at Emergence. Can the BRC pick up the first point? JT Fury with the pin. Can Sullivan stop Bloody Justice? No, he can't. Wow. Justice hung in the air. Oh, JT going to go for the pin again. And again, Bloody Justice makes the save. Bloody Justice taken out. JT Fury is the legal man. Chris Sullivan got to get back to his apron lest he get himself a disqualification. And Zularia, and now it is Caleb who Irish whips JT Fury into the corner, guys. Big old clothesline. Crow is asking for that tag, and Caleb Reed might be happy to oblige. The CMV Trios titles are on the line. One championship was already retained tonight. Percy Simmons at the top of our show. Battling back Bryce Canyon. Great teamwork by the Anarchists. Launching crossbody. JT Fury is in trouble. Chris Sullivan is back up out of the apron now. Seated position. Has Crow by the hair in his head. That was a bitch slap. Then a sharp DDT connects. Up over the shoulders. GTS! By Fury, who turns and talks right in Bloody Justice's face. Yeah, bitch, what you gonna do? Belly to belly, claps the temples though, as JT Fury definitely been the MVP of this matchup so far. Crow, man, everything he's thrown at him, getting countered. Kick to the midsection, rebounds off the ropes, and an axe kick. That's the heel of JT Fury's boot right to the base of Crow's skull, and there are no flies on JT Fury. Irish Whip into the corner of the BRC. Who's he going to tag in? Maybe finally Flashy? Nope. Chris Sullivan, another magic killer on its way. Can Bloody Justice play defense again and break up the pinner? Will the BRC finally score a point? There it is. Magic killer hooks the leg. Does Boston's own. JT Fury, will he be quick enough? No, he won't. I like how Bloody Justice doesn't even connect with the leg drop. BRC might have to think of something differently to try to get a score, because everything they're doing so far is not really working out for them. Lion Salt, guys. JT Fury again has to be weary of the referee's count. Chris Sullivan continuing to put pressure on Crow. Overhand punch. Counters the Irish Whip. Will Flashy ever be legal in this match? That's not a good part of town that Crow wants to be in. He knows it. Gets the hell out of there. Irish Whip back over to the corner. Can he tag in Caleb Reed? No. What a reversal by Sullivan. Mwah, beautifully done. Wise strategy. Oh, yeah, there it is. Here comes Flashy. But guys, at the same time, Crow is looking to make a hot tag to Caleb Reed. Can he get there? No. Flashy stops him just in the nick of time. Echo still is a mod, indeed. Let's do a congratulations on stream, by the way, for Echo, who made Staff Sergeant. Congratulations. It sounds like Chris Sullivan is beating up Bloody Justice there on the outside, making sure he stays down as Flashy, nice and fresh, with a hellacious spine buster. 1, 2, but just a 2 count. Moves out of the way. This Crow now coming up from behind. Forearm smash to lower back, kick to the midsection. Crow now pulling it right out of his ass. Rocket kick. And Crow just looking down at Flashy. I don't know that this is a great strategy. Crow may be suffering from a concussion. I certainly would not be surprised. This just in, guys. Topher made a nice cup of tea. Let's congratulate him. I'd golf clap if I wasn't holding my phone. If you look at chat. Kick to the midsection, though. Caught by Flashy. Was off the kick to the midsection. Now arm drag. Back and forth they go. Tip for tat here at Emergence 2 with the CMV Trios titles on the line. No pinfalls, submissions as of yet in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Crow might be about to make a hot tag again. Flashy doing a good job of stopping him, though. Irish Ripper to the corner. Tag to JT Fury. What the hell do we have here? Oh, 3D! 3D by the BRC. Oh, Justice gonna make that save, though. Easy as pie. Bloody Justice, the pin breaker upper in this matchup. We've been seeing him tag right back into Flashy. The BRC, man, should have gotten 3 falls by now, but Bloody Justice just doing such a good job of breaking up pins. Butterfly dropped into a double knee. Just time. I have no idea what's going on, but don't ban Joey because it actually is in CMV. If something's going on, just time him out. I have no idea if he's what's going on, but I'll talk to him after. I'm paying attention to the match as Flashy tries to go for Crow's legs, but gets reversed. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but let's just... You're killing my vibe. Let's just enjoy the show. Stomp to the quad. Crow comes up from behind. Irish Whip into the corner. Gonna try to make that tag, guys. Crow. Nope. Flashy shuts him down. Irish over to the corner. Oh, Flashy. Pendulum backbreaker on that top turnbuckle. I love how JT Fury and Chris Sullivan hopped off the apron to give him some room. Man, Crow desperately trying to crawl over, make that hot tag. He's been in the ring for so long. He's almost there, guys. Flashy just made a mistake. Hot tag to Caleb Reed. Bloody Justice upset that it wasn't to him, but here comes Caleb. Can he turn things around? Clothesline. Big boot. Big boot again. And now a winding elbow drop. Caleb Reed with a head full of steam. Marking his target, Caleb Reed. chucking himself like a spear. Can the challengers pick up the first score? Will it be enough? 1, 2, no, now it's JT Fury who's on duty, but now he's gonna pay for it. Reverse DDT by Bloody Justice. Another, holy shit. Caleb Reed, can he get to the pin? No, that took it out of him. Will it be enough? Flashy in big trouble. Oh, but Chris Sullivan making it past Bloody Justice. Guys, I think that might have been a 3 count. Backflips out of the suplex attempt as Sullivan, all-out war raging here. Flashy is feeling the effects on his ribs right now, that's for sure. Still staying in it though, with a nasty spine buster to the pin. Bloody Justice still in the ring. Just gonna let Crow break it up, I guess. This is not elimination. This is 2 out of 3 falls. So he's still yet to get a fall. The BRC, in a way, kind of bettering their odds by challenging Bloody Justice and the Anarchists for this to be 2 out of 3 falls, because then if they get pinned, they still have a chance to come back. Now a hot tag to Chris Sullivan. JT Fury watching from the apron. Straight kick to the throat. Now a single leg drop kick, calf kick. Another calf kick. There's that half Irish backbreaker. Backbreaker. Shoo! Thought that was gonna be it. Drop kick by Bloody Justice, moves out of the way. Just before it connects, counters the Irish whip. Chris Sullivan still bleeding. He might really have to put that protective mask back on. 1 day free of it, but guys, Sully with the final cut. Can he do it? Can the BRC score the first point? Wow. I do not think that was a rope break. But couldn't really tell from our angle. You see Caleb Reed trying to help out Bloody Justice. Moonsault, though, connects. How is that a rope break? I did not see that. I actually did, Tim, but he is owned by a new member that you do not know called Sully on our site, who has won the last 2 pay-per-view predictions, and he's going 3 for 3 here tonight. I don't know how well he's doing so far, but I'm sure he's focused on retaining those trios titles right now. Irish whip into the corner. Chris Sullivan tries for a tag. Bloody Justice having none of it. Justice looking for his 2nd title here at CMV as a former Fusion Tag Team Champion. Chris Sullivan moonwalking his way over to tag in JT Fury. I don't know when you did, Topher, but you definitely have before. That springboard crossbody, JT Fury hoping that alone is enough to score a point here, but still it is not. Gonna try for some forearm smashes to the chest, but no, Bloody Justice breaks free. Right to the side of the head, that's gonna rock JT. Not long enough though, hook to the side of the head. And once again, there's that drop toe hold into the modified crossface, and Bloody Justice looking over at the Anarchist like, help me. Is he gonna tap? Will the BRC score the first point and take 1 step closer to retaining their trios titles, or can Bloody Justice survive? Oh, JT actually lets go. You don't think it's hot? You don't think it's a sexy minute? Great matchup it's been so far. Just neither team able to score that point that they need, but maybe... Oh, why is Caleb Reed distracting Murphy? I don't know about this distraction. Kind of did it at the wrong time. Drop to hold on, old elbow up the asshole. Oh, hot tag though. Bloody Justice with that clutch now. Wow, that was an epic fail on the part of Crow right there. That might be the worst hot tag I've ever seen. And a pile driver by Flashy. Wastes no time now. Irish whip back into the corner of the BRC. Tries for a tag. Crow says, Irish whip back over to his corner. Yeah, we've got a great Monday Night Fusion tomorrow. The fallout of Emergence, of course. So we also got a couple of debuts. Jay Smith debuting. Prince Brent debuting. Excited for that. Knee up to the face. Flashy has the upper hand. Into the corner. What's he thinking about? Cheap's trying to make these tags. Crow's just having neither hide nor hair of it. He is actually. GOAT. Billy Shaw is in action tomorrow. Oh my God, do not tell me that Flashy's about to do what I think he's about to do. Not content with just retaining the titles, but wants to send a message to the Trios division. Flashy with a superplex to the outside of the ring. Mamma mia. Crow might be dead, as of course the fans in attendance love their blood sport, chanting, "This is awesome." Knee to the face, discus clothesline. Never-ending match. Yeah, Flashy definitely hurt himself there as well, you have to keep in mind, as JT Fury's trying to help him out a little bit. Flashy uses the time just to taunt a little bit. Oh, but Crow might be able to get that hot tag. Nope. Expert Flashy stoppage. Vintage Flashy with the knee strike. Maybe we're going to get an 8-second ride. Not if Crow has anything to say about it. I'm honestly impressed that Crow is even standing right now. Got to give him props for that. Still no falls. And this Trios Championship match going to take up 90% of the show. Literally defending the titles right now, Tim. Flashy, Chris Sullivan, and JT Fury, the inaugural Trios champions, defending the titles against Bloody Justice and the Anarchists in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Are you so happy, Topher? Nearly about to make that hot tag was Flashy, but instead Crow going to go for a pin. Just a 2 count. No 6 of these men are going to be feeling the same ever again after tonight. Good Lord Almighty. Not even a fall yet. Which 2 teams are going to leave Detroit, Michigan with the Trios titles? Knee strike again by Flashy. Oh my God, how does Crow kick out? Chris Sullivan taking out Caleb. Fight breaking out again. That time stamp match at 5 hours. If it goes to 5 hours, I'll stop it. Chris Sullivan remaining on top of things with a Phoenix Splash attempt. Oh, there's Murphy's bump. I knew he was going to eventually take one. Just remember, a lot to get to tonight. 4 more great matches up next. Mr. Money in the Bank, Chris Diamond, goes one-on-one with Ryan Kent as Crow gets thrown over to the corner. Murphy is down, though. He's not able to make a count. Tag to Chris Sullivan anyhow. And once again, 3D! Crow busted open and Murphy's still down, though. And Bloody Justice is going to make that save easy peasy before Murphy's even back up. Now, this match might be longer than the rest of the pay-per-view. Oh, but JT! For all the Brass Ring Club members out there, TKO! Hooks the leg. This time it's going to be Caleb trying to make the save. That's going to be a breakup. Easy peasy. Near 3. Jesus. These two teams throwing the script out the window. Shark, thanks for stopping in, my friend. Excited to see your debut tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Right in the eyes, my JT. Gonna do what he has to do to make sure the BRC retain, but a hot tag to Bloody Justice. Will BJ save us? Clothesline in the corner. Wrong time to taunt JT. You still got United States title on the line. Zach Payne challenges Alistair Knox. Andrew Briggs and Pierre Thompson one-on-one. The main event, Harvey Hastings and Paul Devine for the world title. But right now, Bloody Justice with a running power slam. Justice. Can he do it? Can he get the job done? JT on spaghetti legs. Belly to belly. But a hot tag to Flashy now. Just as Bloody Justice was rolling right into a big boot. Beautiful. That might outmatch Crow's hot tag from earlier. And this is classic Bloody Justice, falling powerbomb. Well, I'm not the one that made this match. The BRC Bloody Justice in the 2 out of 3 falls match. What is Backlash start? 7:30? We'll probably be done by then. Irish whip. JT Fury nowhere to be seen though, and Chris Sullivan looking like he's half dead on the apron. Bloody Justice was about to hit Flashy with something, but then suddenly turned to Sully. Probably said something about his mama. What does Sullivan keep saying to Bloody Justice? That's Bloody Justice is pissed. Stop talking about my Bloody Forest mama. Now charging Flashy, but Flashy, the time that Sully gave him, gonna be able to use it. Tag. And what do we have here? Water wheel neck breaker by the BRC. No pinfall attempt. His goggles are gay. Oh, JT! The modified crossface. Locked in again. Bloody Justice didn't even escape this last time. Theory actually let go. Doesn't seem like BJ's gonna tap. He does! The BRC score a point. Bloody Justice submits. And the Brass Ring Club are now up 1 point, just one more pin or sub away from retaining the trios titles. Finally, we get a fall. Running power slam by Bloody Justice. He and the Anarchists, though, still have a chance to come back. They still have that opportunity. JT Fury, though, looking to get those 2 quick falls in succession, have themselves a clean sweep for a tag to one of his club members, with a gut wrench by Bloody Justice. Black Lantern Corpse. Right back into the corner goes Bloody Justice, and he's trying to fight out of it. Irish whip. Gonna try to look to tag in one of the Anarchists here. Tries to, but JT shuts that plan down real quick. Caleb fighting to give Justice an edge. Now we're going to get this spot where they Irish whip each other back and forth. This classic spot. Oh, he finally had him in the corner, then in front headlocked him. Over to the other corner now. Okay. What is JT thinking here exactly? Caleb Reed coming into the ring, distracting referee Murphy. Guillotined on the top rope is Bloody Justice. His head chop JT doing here though. Oh, just before Caleb grabs him. Caleb's a good partner. She's trying to help out Justice, failing miserably to do so, but trying. JT, can you finally make that tag? Nope. Reversal Fest 1999 here in this matchup. I'm cheering for JT. Can he make this tag? Yes, finally does. After a few moments of attempting to do so, double Irish whip, double shoulder block. She's the legal man, JT Fury, though, looking to set Justice up in position for him. Now a tag to Chris Sullivan. What the fuck do we got here? What the hell is this? The Brass Ring Club. Oh my God, don't tell me. Tower of Doom. By the Trios champion, Sullivan's feeling real good. Can he bring it all to an end? Boston Zone. Yes, Chris Sullivan. This is what he knocked off Crow with on Fusion. Running Ivy. Mamma mia. Wow. Wow. Bloody Justice just got right back up. I'll give BJ a golf clap for that. Golf clap. Bloody Justice and the Anarchists know that they're in big trouble, that they're in the deep end. You want those Quattros champs, Topher? Next season, the Quattros Championships debut. Bloody Justice wants a tag real bad. Perhaps Flashy can tie things together once and for all, but the Brass Ring Club frequently tagging each other now. Towards the end of this matchup, Water Wheel Neckbreaker again. Get the Quattros Championships Iron Man match, please. Actually, Chris Sullivan was the purveyor of this matchup to you tonight, so you can take up your aggressions with him. He's the one that challenged the Bloody Justice and the Anarchists. Currently unloading on Bloody. Hung up to dry on that second rope. Bloody Justice snaps back to reality, though. Another belly to belly. Bloody Justice. Can he get a point back for the challengers? Again, Bloody Justice is so easily distracted. Gonna try to tag in Crow, and he does. Sully the Bully. What do we have in that parade to protest Chris Sullivan's ideas? Oh my God, but guys, the challengers! Super kick knee! Can the Anarchists tie things up? Crow looking to stop JT. Wow. I like how Crow was like, never mind. I tried. Oh well. JT Fury right back to his apron. If I were Caleb, I'd just try to pin Sullivan again. Oh, okay. Holding his head, walking around. Gotta be coming up on an hour in this match. I think if it gets to an hour, we'll call Bell. And we'll have to schedule this match for another time because these two teams are just so ferocious with each other, refusing to stay down. Okay, JT Fury's got a loud mouth on him tonight. Distracted everybody. Out of the corner. Oh, Vindication by Caleb Reed. Tag to Bloody Justice. Bloody Justice with a spider bomb. Can he do it? 1, 2. Oh, are you joking? I mean, Bloody Justice and the Anarchists would still have to get 2 falls in a row in order to win. They are fighting against the clock. He's going to hit another one. Spider Bomb. 1, 2. No, that's definitely glitched now. I gotta change that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He's gonna go for a third one. I guarantee Sullivan will kick out. That shit's glitched. We gotta change that. I don't know why it randomly got glitched, because Bloody Justice was winning matches before with it. But a third time, no, kick out. Yeah, that's glitched to hell. Of course we have to get the glitched Finn. King Matt did something to it. All right, let's put 10 minutes on the clock right now. And if the match isn't over by then, we're going to get time stoppage. These two are taking up too much of the pay-per-view. We're going to have to schedule it for another time. Have a rematch. The BRC will retain via match stoppage. So, Bloody Justice and the Anarchists, they are fighting against time here if they want to leave Emergence as the Trios champs. Yeah, Bloody Justice is beating the shit out of everybody now. Oh, nice. Super kick to the back. Doesn't take Bloody Justice down, but it does save Sullivan. Wait, is JT Fury the legal guy or Sullivan? I have no idea what's going on now. No, Sullivan is still the legal man. Sullivan, the second turnbuckle. Caleb Reed, though, coming up from the side. Knocking him off, gives BJ a little bit of time. Sullivan's right back up, though. Didn't really do much of anything. Sullivan just going to stare at the back of Bloody Justice's head. I understand it's a pretty nice head. He's got a pretty nice shave. Justice went for another spider bomb. Here comes Sullivan with these nasty strikes of his. Now to the corner. Okay, Irish whip over to the corner of the Anarchists. That just throws himself face first for that bottom turnbuckle. What the fuck? Bloody Justice just goes and knocks Chris Sullivan off the apron. GG. Yeah, I think even Murphy is tired of this. He's like, just do whatever you want. I'm sick of this shit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I thought he was looking for the knee. Nope, tag to JT Fury. Maybe JT can tap out Bloody Justice again. Will JT be our Messiah? Goes for a kick to the back of the head, but Bloody Justice saw it coming. Gotta give Bloody Justice credit and the Anarchists. They put up a hell of a fight. And Justice for like the 8th power slam in this match. Writhing in agony. Oh, Bloody Justice is going to go for the spider bomb, but we know it's not going to be enough. Make sure that someone's got to remind me to change that after the pay-per-view is over. Otherwise, I'll probably forget. Oh! I thought that was actually going to fool me. Fooled me. I actually thought that was going to be it. He's going to go for another one. Bloody Justice, bless your heart. He's got to tag in Crow or Caleb Reed if he knows what's good for him. Just handing out those spider bombs like free candy on Halloween. Oh, that sucks. Probably would have scored a pin by now. Yeah, BJ's got to tag out. I don't know exactly what he's doing here. The spider bomb machine, baby. Yes, yes, make a tag, yes! Here comes Crow with the finisher that works. And we're getting a launching shoulder block. All right. Tasty. Crow to the top rope. The crow's nest. The crow's nest. Yes! Ah! 1, 2. You son of a bitch, Sullivan. I mean, the match wouldn't end, so I don't know why I'm so upset, but still. Justice got to watch the referee's count. Right back up to that second turnbuckle. Elbow drop across the face. Yeah. Look, Buddy just is like, nah, fam, I can't. You were Caleb. And Crow's like, what are you talking about? Thank you, Bloody Justice, for realizing that you cannot win this match. Bless But now Crow's like, wait a minute, what do I got to do here? Justice is like, nah, fam. I ain't getting back in that ring. Fuck this match. Oh, my God. Good Lord. JT Fury. JT Fury with a suicide DDT. Of course. And now on the outside, what is Fury doing? Complete shot. A little bit of good vibes action. And Crow just going to immediately get back to his feet. Yep. Jawbreaker. Belly to belly. I have no idea why he did that. Oh my God. Crow up on the top if he hits a crow's nest. That's 10 plus feet. From the top rope to the outside. 5 minutes remaining, guys, before this matchup is called via time stoppage. Bloody Justice and the Anarchists have to get 2 falls in 5 minutes. Otherwise, they are not winning the titles. The BRC only have to get one fall to definitively win the match. Otherwise, this will be postponed to another time. The fight returns to the ring. JT Fury. Irish Whipper to the corner. Never again a 2 out of 3 falls 6-man tag match. Never again. Mark this date, May 6th. Never forget. The first and last ever 6-man 2 out of 3 falls tag. Magic Killer. Can the BRC retain? No. How in the fuck did Crow kick out of that? JT Fury, like, get the hell out of here, Caleb. Five, 6, 18. Never forget. Why are they going back to the outside? Oh! Sullivan! Oh, moonsault off the apron. Oh, there goes Caleb out of nowhere to fucking flatten Chris Sullivan out. JT going to take him out. Oh, old school JT with the roll through butterfly DDT, guys. Only about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left or so. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. I don't think there's any sort of way that Bloody Justice and the Anarchists can score 2 falls in that amount of time. The BRC can still finish. Otherwise, time limit stoppage, BRC retain, and we'll have to get a rematch. I don't know why these two teams have decided to just start fighting on the outside all of a sudden. Belly to belly by Crow. Seems like JT Fury hit the back of his head. Wait a minute. Wait, who's the legal man? Oh, Chris Sullivan's the legal man. I thought JT was. I thought Crow was going to get a count out point. JT Fury and Caleb Reed just continuing to fight. Russian leg sweep by Sully. Guys, BRC can still, the little bit of time they have left, definitively retain their titles. Tag to Flashy. Mixing it up a bit. What we got here? High-low! High-low! Flashy! Oh my God. Sullivan, stop Bloody Justice! God! Yes, the BRC! Retain the trios titles with just 2 minutes left on the clock. The BRC 2-0 over Bloody Justice and the Anarchists to retain the trios titles. Never again a 2 out of 3 falls 6-man tag. Never again. But the BRC definitely have earned themselves a celebration. Their first defense is a successful one. Still the trios champs. Sweet Lord above. Congratulations, though, to the BRC. Definitely hard fought and well deserved. I was actually going to say earlier, this should be a short pay-per-view because there's only 7 matches, but that hour-long match there, I don't actually know how long it was. It wasn't an hour, but it was a hefty one. But congratulations to the BRC successfully retaining their CMV Trios titles, and still more to get to. Still 4 matches. Up next, Mr. Money in the Bank Chris Diamond does battle with the one and only Firestarter Ryan Kent. Up next, the United States title will be up for grabs when Zach Payton, 3 years after becoming the first ever United States champion, looks to reclaim the belt. Goes one-on-one with champion Alistair Knox. Then we've got what should be an amazing first encounter between Andrew Briggs and Pierre Thompson. And, of course, our main event, Harvey Hastings and Paul Devine for the World Championship. And this is a matchup surrounding the issue of respect. It was a couple of weeks ago that Chris Diamond and Ryan Kent ran into each other backstage, and Ryan Kent kind of shoulder checked Diamond. Diamond was like, "What up, fam? You got a problem?" And Kent kind of unloaded on him, said that Chris Diamond does not deserve to be in the position that he is in, to be given all the opportunities he's been given, that he's only been given them because of the CMV WGW partnership. He's like a token, the golden boy, if you will. And Diamond said, how hypocritical, you know, you're a former Money in the Bank holder. You cashed in to World title. And Kent said, well, yeah, but I was established before that. I was an unmatched world champion. And that's when Diamond threw down the challenge, saying, I'll beat the respect into you. And Chris Diamond, I mean, I gotta, you can agree with Kent on some points, but it's definitely Diamond's own athleticism and abilities that have awarded him to already be such a decorated superstar in CMV. Rising Star Champion, winner alongside Rob Cross of the 3rd Annual Tag Team Cup, last ever Fusion Tag Team Champion, and now Mr. Money in the Bank, which means he can cash in anytime, anywhere for a world title opportunity. Without a doubt, a huge test for Chris Diamond and the biggest match of his CMV career as he goes head-to-head with the Firestarter, Ryan motherfucking Kent, the most decorated superstar in CMV history. Let's run down those accolades. Let's do it. Unmatched world champion, Anarchy champion, Money in the Bank winner, world champion. All right, but that's not it. Tag team champion, international champion, light heavyweight champion. You think that's it? Nope, sorry, buddy, but that's just not it. You'd be wrong, because he's also an Alpha World champion. Not to mention, as light heavyweight champion, has the most defenses of any title in all CMV, 9 defenses. Amber Briggs came pretty close this season to matching it, but I think she only got to 7 or 8 before losing it at Rage in a Cage. But here we go, guys. This matchup starts, and it is Chris Diamond against Ryan Kent. Diamond with the early advantage, taking out Kent with a little bit of a back suplex turned into a powerbomb, kind of. Brought up to a vertical base, goes for a hook to the jaw. There's only 2 titles in CMV today that Ryan Kent has not held. The United States Championship and now the Trios titles. Powerbomb right there by the Firestarter. Brings Chris Diamond up to one knee now. Punch to the top of the head. Hey, Diamond, just in time. Matchup only started about a minute ago, and Diamond just got his fucking insides scrambled with that knee. Now a little kiss goodbye as he goes for a senton, but Ryan Kent is the furthest thing from a high flyer. He should stick to his power game. That's what's made him so successful. Chest bump, but most certainly not in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Another Irish whip. That time, was that an elbow or a... couldn't tell it was an elbow or like a leg drop from that angle. I think it was an elbow. Well, I don't know, because Ryan Kent has aligned himself with his younger brother Sean and Damian. They have officially become a trios team, so Kent does seem to be on track for Adam. One of the 2 championships he's yet to hold, to his impressive resume. I mean, Ryan Kent's no doubt a future Hall of Famer, but he's got a lot to do before he hangs up his boots. Wants to hold the world title again, his first reign. When he cashed in Money in the Bank, only lasted a month. He lost it in his first defense. As Alpha World Champion, he held it for about 3+ months. Very impressive reign last season. Yo, bye, J-Rod. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow. Jumping cutter attempted. Ryan Kent deflects it, though. Very slowly paced the spin between these two, and I think Ryan Kent might have just gone for his single knee facebreaker, so obviously Chris Diamond has done his homework to reverse there. Now goes for a pin and doesn't even get a 1 count. Yeah, Ryan Kent's got a lot that he wants to get done before he officially retires, but right now he better be focused on Chris Diamond, because Ryan Kent might not respect him, but he'd be stupid not to understand just how athletic Diamond is. Look at that standing belly to belly. Kent doesn't even turn around. Ryan Kent too egotistical to recognize that anybody else might be as talented or even more talented than him. I mean, I said it before, I was honestly shocked that Chris Diamond did not get voted Superstar of the Year, or Newcomer of the Year, I should say. Not taking anything away from... What the hell? Ken! With a Ken Clash out of nowhere! What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, just like that! What the hell? Ryan Kent, out of nowhere, hits a Ken Clash and gets the 3 count. I was about to say, I was baffled that Diamond did not get voted Newcomer of the Year. Not taking anything away from Damian, he deserved it, but that was out of nowhere. Ken Clash gets the 3 count. And Chris Diamond is put down just like that. What? Here you go. I just kick it up. I can't. Great win for Ryan Kent. Sorry, guys. I got to run out and pay for this food delivery. Good thing the match has ended just in time. Great win for Ryan Kent. So I'll probably be like just a couple of minutes. right, guys. We are back. Sorry about that. It was a little bit longer than I thought it would be. But let's resume the show, shall we? As we are fresh off of Ryan Kent pulling out a surprising victory. Kent clash out of nowhere, one and done. And now it is tertiary main event time. As the United States Championship will be decided, guys. It was over 3 years ago that Zach Payne became the inaugural United States Champion. After a 2-year hiatus, he returned in the Royal Rumble match at Absolution and then signed a full-time contract, debuted the next night on Fusion in an amazing fight against Aleister Knox. Non-title it was, but Zach Payne was so impressive that general manager of Monday Night Fusion, Yuri Sokolov, decided to give him one more shot, this time the championship on the line. And Zach Payne and Aleister Knox actually managed to work together somewhat earlier this week on Fusion to defeat the team of Bryce Canyon and Percy Simmons. I did not. That credit goes to Maury. So Zach Payne, 3 years since last holding the title, seeks to do so again here tonight, but in order for that to happen, he's got to get past Aleister Knox. Aleister Knox, who in his 8+ month career has only taken a handful of losses, but Zach Payne nearly, guys, multiple occasions in their one-on-one matchup 2 weeks ago, had Knox beat. But at the end of the match, it was Zach Payne who was forced to tap when he was caught in the guillotine, the deep guillotine choke that Aleister Knox calls censorship. And let's not forget, guys, that along with being the first ever United States champion, Zach Payne is also a former tag team champion and Anarchy champion. This man, though, who says as long as he holds the United States title, his message will resonate. That message being that America is like a parasite. People come to this country looking for a new beginning, looking for the American dream, but instead they find despair and misery. And that's why he took all color out of the championship, saying that's exactly what America does to the people, and it sucks the life out of them. Aleister, a former Anarchy champion and Rising Star champion as well. This is his second defense. He won the title in a triple threat at Regicide, then retained against Pierre Thompson some weeks ago. And a tweet here, guys, from Andrew Briggs, who says, "Look, whoever locked me inside the arena bathroom, you're lucky a cleaning lady was nearby, or there'd be hell to pay." Andrew Briggs, of course, is set to do action up next against Pierre Thompson, and still our main event to come, Harvey Hastings and Paul Devine for the grandest prize in all of CMV, the Undisputed Championship. Apparently, though, Andrew Briggs nearly got locked in the bathroom. Yeah, definitely lucky a cleaning lady was there. That cleaning lady being Rex Carter, of course. Hey, what up, gamer? What the hell was that? I love that me going to get that food dropped my viewers. That's nice. Bless those who stuck around. As the United States Championship is up for grabs, so far 2 titles tonight have been retained. Percy Simmons at the top of the show defeated Bryce Canyon to remain as the light heavyweight champion, and then we saw that match of the year, obviously, BRC retaining the trios titles against Bloody Justice and the Anarchist guys. But there is the challenger. Only his second singles match in over 2 years, I should say. 3 years since he won the United States title, which of course was at the first ever Over the Limit event. He defeated Paul Anderson to become the inaugural United States champion. The title now held by that man, the ominous Aleister Knox, who will look to once again trap Zach Payne in censorship and force him to submit like oh so many other men have at the hands of Alistair Knox. The United States Championship has traveled through many hands since Zach Payne once wore it with pride. And like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing up in the corner, Zach Payne better snap to reality, man. Alistair Knox has beaten him. That was just 2 weeks ago. Payne would be a big dummy to underestimate Knox. Perhaps, though, Zach Payne... And, of course, we got to get a vintage dashing. Batteries dying as soon as the match starts. Couldn't have died during the entrance or during the 10-minute loading screen there. I probably should have turned my controller off while that probably would have been a good idea. But getting back to things, Zach Payne travels up to the top rope. Zach Payne always been a very well-rounded superstar, doing what he has to in any given situation to make sure that he comes out victorious. He'll go out the top rope. He'll go off the springboards. He'll wrestle with you. He'll fight with you. Of course, Zach Payne, kind of like the original Alistair Knox, he was tapping out everybody in his day and age with so many different kinds of submission holds, but mainly that sleeper hold of his that he calls the painkiller. That Alistair Knox felt the sting of in that singles match a couple of weeks ago. Irish whip, chest bump. No sportsmanship, though, I can tell you that. Irish whip, rebounds. He might, Topher, if you ask him nicely. Punch to the chest. Oh, leaping knee by Alistair Knox right there. I'm sure Zach Payne's going to look to reciprocate with that knee trembler of his, adopted from former general manager here in CMV, William Regal. Up to the second turnbuckle. Alistair Knox beckoning for Zach Payne to rise up to his feet. Goes for a DDT, perhaps it was looking like, but Zach Payne with the veteran instinct to move out of the way. Excuse me, and now a dragon suplex. Snap. Dragon suplex. Just might have nearly broken Knox's neck. Botch flex overhead, or a fisherman's for the layman. Zach Payne, a big Quinn Bell fan, ducks the clothesline. Alistair Knox pulls one off. Alistair Knox, man, just, I'll say it right here now, the most deadly submission expert we've ever had in CMV. A close second for me being Perry Heaton, and some might say, well, Hayden, you know, he tapped out Damian earlier tonight, but Hayden, even though he's won many matches with the Hollywood Hold, it's not really his main thing. He'll pull it out every once in a while. But Alistair Knox just loves choking the life out of people. Loves just squeezing on them and hearing them tap. Hearing them say, I quit, I give up. Zach Payne tried for something on that apron, but Alistair Knox able to gain his bearings now. An overhand punch knocks him down to the outside. Alistair Knox has the champion's advantage, remember. Count out disqualification. He'll retain the title. Zach Payne cannot win the championship that way. That's exactly what it'll be like in our main event between Harvey Hastings and Paul Devine for the world title. Alistair Knox, though, looking to use the environment as a weapon, slamming Zach Payne. Oh, no. Right down onto the top of the security wall. Alistair Knox strikes me as the kind of man that wouldn't mind taking a count-out win. I'm sure he doesn't prefer it, but if he has to, he will. Is that a Reese Matthews tweet? That should be a Reese Matthews tweet. Now Zach Payne, guys, thrown right into the steel steps. Do not tell me. Okay. Zach Payne, I thought we were about to get a count out. We actually haven't had a count out finish on any shows in like quite a while. We're on a bit of a streak. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm kind of proud. Alistair Knox, interestingly enough, going for the legs of Zach Payne here with an Indian deathlock being applied. That's not going to help him out when he cinches in or tries to go for censorship. Maybe looking to branch out. Different ways to torture people and get submissions. Now it is Alistair Knox who feels the steel of the steps against his skin And Zach Payne, never changing. He went to his own training camp, press-ups after some elbows to the kidney area of Alistair Knox. And Zach Payne, wise enough to know as a multi-time champion that he cannot win the title by countout, throws Knox back into the ring and tries for a pin, a lateral press to be exact, but only a 1 count over the champ. Stomp onto the upper back, now brought up into a seated position, and Zach Payne grabs a hold of Knox's tights, lifting reverse DDT. But Alistair Knox, very, very smart to roll out of the apron. He has the support of the ropes there, and Zach Payne's got to be weary. Get to a 5 count, he'll be disqualified. Forearm smash it again. This fight will spill to the outside, but Zach Payne's thinking of something that is not going to be fun if your name is Alistair Knox. Running off the apron. Oh, no. Wow. Dirty heel. Got me amped up. Got the fans amped up for something. And then said, psych. But a Tiger Bomb is going to get expertly executed there on the outside, where, of course, that cold concrete lies beneath those thin pads. Count of 3. And oh, no. We're spilling up the apron now, guys. Hey, what up, Coach? Cinco de Mayo was rough. What a rough one. I'm sure El Jefe, our Royal Rumble winner, was partying hard on Cinco de Mayo yesterday, but right now, I'm sure he, like everyone else in the world, is watching Emergence, guys, and at a count of 8, this fight spilled at the ramp, but it's Zach Payne's own fault. He's not going to get back in time. There's no way, unless Alistair breaks it. Count of 8, guys. There's no way unless Alistair shows mercy and breaks the count. Nope, that's it. There's no way. 10, Alistair Knox retains via countout. I jinxed it. But that was Zach Payne's own fault. He's the one that turned it around via a countout as Zach Payne looks livid in the middle of the ramp there. But, well, he kind of took his shot and it backfired big time. Would you call it a roller coaster of emotions, Soul? Guys, we have a tweet here from Matt Devious. He says, as broken by many news sources, I'm hurt. I have to worry that the antagonist is dead and he's never going to return. I don't have to worry, though. The hero killer never left. Best of luck to Briggs, my best friend. Yeah, Matt Devious suffering an injury while training last week, and it's unknown of how long he'll be out, but a considerable amount of time. Sources are saying. We certainly hope him a speedy recovery, but he is cheering on his tag team partner and best friend, Andrew Briggs, here. And it is co-main event time here at Emergence 2, my fine feathered friends. A first-time encounter between King of the Ring, Andrew Briggs, and the big dog, Pierre Thompson. These two men in 4 weeks at Homecoming 3 will be on the same team against Genesis under Captain Hayden. The fourth member of that elimination tag match yet to be revealed by Hayden. But this matchup coming our way after a couple of weeks ago, following Hayden announcing Andrew Briggs and Pierre Thompson to be on his team. They kind of got in each other's faces. We're at each other's throats, arguing back and forth, seemingly a bit of angst between them. When Hayden would say, We can't have this at Homecoming. I already chose you two guys. I can't choose anybody different because then Josh Wolf will see it as a weakness. So you two, whatever kind of issues you have, you're going to work it out in the ring at Emergence, and I don't want to hear about it again. And I got to say, got to give props to Hayden. That is what a team captain does, keeps his team in check. Pierre Thompson, a former international and United States champion, the big dog. Prime time Pierre Thompson has had a rocky season, as has Andrew Briggs. Both these men have had their severe ups and severe downs. Andrew Briggs obviously winning King of the Ring, but then failing to defeat Hayden and win the world title. What an event Emergence has been, guys, and still to close it out, Harvey Hastings, the Assassin, and Paul Devine, the Asian Sensation, do battle once more, this time for the World Championship, a matchup I'm super looking forward to. All championships have been retained tonight. Percy Simmons retaining the light heavyweight title, the Brass Ring Club retaining the trios titles, and we just saw Alistair Knox via countout. I jinxed it. Retaining the U.S. title against Zach Payne. Right here, right now, Andrew Briggs and Pierre Thompson for the first time ever go one-on-one. So let's not beat around the bush any longer. Let's get right down to it. The issues between these two seem to be trivial in nature. They just don't like each other, and they want to prove who the better is so that they can get in line behind Hayden for Homecoming 3 and work as a team against Josh Wolf and the rest of the Genesis roster. This gets by Pierre Thompson. Strong finish by the big dog, who now lifts Briggs up to his seat, goes for a pendulum backbreaker. Not an excellent start for AB here. The record-setting 3-time light heavyweight champion. Blocks a punch to the face, forearm smash to fire back. Now a kick to the midsection, pump handle setup. Oh, tossed over with the over the hip there, hip toss by Pierre Thompson. That's pretty much wrestling when you boil it down. I don't like you. Want to fight? At the end of the day, Alpha Mare water slide. And that's exactly what we're trying to prove between these two. Who's the alpha? Oh, now it goes. Oh, Andrew Briggs with an excellent counter there. I mean, this is just an age-old, you know, face-to-face of a smaller man, a more agile man, a quicker man. Andrew Briggs against a big, strong guy, a very powerhouse in Pierre Thompson. Which two styles will be the better on this occasion? Briggs with that face buster now brings Pierre Thompson up to a knee to the gut for his troubles. And Thompson, I think, may have just gone for a big ending, but Andrew Briggs still has a long road ahead of him. Not looking to close out the show so quickly. Up over the shoulders, and Andrew Briggs not going to like what he sees, falling down right onto the top rope. The sternum going to make it hard to breathe, and now Thompson obviously knows that Andrew Briggs likes to take risks and is very speedy, goes for the legs. That'll completely take away all athletic offense of Andrew Briggs. Any agility that he could throw at Pierre. Forearm smash to the lower back, back and forth they go. What a hellacious clothesline by Pierre Thompson right there. Now a leg drop, elbow drop, and the forearm smash right across the face. Pierre Thompson, not the first time we've seen this submission utilized tonight. Pulling back on the leg, kind of targeting the hamstring. Andrew Briggs quickly going to escape from that. Now comes up from behind, German suplex, and Pierre did not land pretty on his neck there. Andrew Briggs turns to the crowd, who are not behind him. They're obviously cheering on Pierre Thompson. Clothesline right there. Andrew Briggs having his fun, mocking them. Now goes back to work, leaping lariat. And Andrew Briggs apparently still paying homage to Click, even though it's now come to an end. After the breakup on this past Genesis, Andrew Briggs, knee up to the chin. He's won matches with that before. He actually defeated Chris Diamond with that very maneuver. Back at Regicide, Chris Diamond, who lost out to Ryan Kent earlier tonight. What a surprising match that was, as Pierre is trying to recuperate up on one. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Andrew Briggs' strategy here is, as now he closes in on the big dog guys into the corner. That is not where Pierre wants to be. He knows it. Goes for that Shining Wizard. Claps the temples on. I think Pierre went for the highlight. Now Andrew Briggs tries to shoot back in and capitalize. Back and forth they go. Tit for tat. 1999 reversal fest ensuing. Who's going to get the upper hand? Swift neck breaker. Shuts down Briggs. I'm sure Chris Simon will come back. He always does. Listen to leg this Pierre. Only a 1 count though. And you can see how exhausted Thompson is. That's another advantage for Andrew Briggs in this matchup. He's definitely got the better cardio game. As a bigger man, you wear yourself down easier. Where the fuck is Andrew going? Trying to go to the top rope. And Pierre's like, what are you doing? Punches him right in the side of the face. Says I'm tumbling down to the outside. Then pandering to the fans. Thompson though goes right back on the attack. Yeah, rip me. Something tells me Fusion's not going to be fun to call tomorrow. Snake guys down on the apron where all the hardest parts of the ring converge. That's pure metal. Right there, guys. That Briggs just got dropped face first on. Quite frankly, that should be illegal in a matchup if you ask me. Now we're going to play the in and out game. Andrew Briggs slides back in. Thompson's waiting for him. Andrew Briggs once again pulls off the combination. The trio of slaps to the face. Firm slaps. Not a little bitch slap. And then that knee right up under the jaw as Andrew Briggs is feeling himself right now. Pierre Thompson looking up at the lights, might be in La La Land. Starting to stir. Pierre Thompson desperately not wanting to give in, not wanting to quit. Briggs again is on the prowl. Why does he keep going to the top rope like that? Again, it fails. I don't know what the strategy is. Just the 1 count. Stiff kick to the back, wakes Andrew Briggs up. Don't know why he would think it's a smart idea to taunt right in Pierre's face. Gets that flapjack off the fireman's carry. Yeah, I drank a bottle of Boon Juice and it's fucking me all up, fam. Pierre maybe he's doing it again. What is he doing? Andrew Briggs, for a third time, tries to scale the ropes when Pierre Thompson is standing right in front of him. And Pierre off the apron. Yeah, some kid in the audience is talking shit. Clothesline. Pierre Thompson, not usually one to fly through the air, but that was impressive. Alistair Knox retained go by a countout decision. Schnoz boy. Now Pierre Thompson just with a slow, methodical pace, stomping at the quads of Andrew Briggs. We're at a count of 4, and Pierre Thompson with a power bomb. No! Steel post, and then down onto the outside. Oh my God. Andrew Briggs' spine, I heard crack off that ring post. That was just brutal. And now Briggs just being thrown all about the ringside area. And 9 count. We're going to get another count out. 10. Pierre Thompson just absolutely dismantled Andrew Briggs, using the environment to do so. That's a count out I like. Pierre Thompson, ruthless in the end, powerbombed Andrew Briggs back first into the steel post, then threw him into the steel steps. Through sheer aggression, Pierre Thompson just defeated Andrew Briggs. Yeah, I jinxed it. Pierre Thompson, guys, That doesn't really settle it at the end of the day, though. A count out is a win. Andrew Briggs would tell you so, but Pierre did not pin. He did not submit Andrew Briggs. But the referee's actually checked on Briggs now, so we might have to get some officials down here because Andrew Briggs is motionless. Maybe he's about to join Matt Devious on the injury line. We really got to get, I think the referee just threw up the X, guys. We've got to get the medical crew out here. Briggs is not moving. Pierre Thompson, Mother to Briggs. Oh, everybody now crispy because of the 2 out of 3. You're probably going to be getting a good amount of hate and tweets. Welcome back, Maury, as it is main event time. Here at Emergence 2, the grandest prize in all of CMV, the Undisputed Championship, is about to be defended as the champion. The Asian sensation Paul Devine puts his belt on the line against the assassin, Harvey Hastings. Hastings and Paul Devine have done battle on many occasions this season. Twice has Harvey Hastings defeated Devine, and on both times it was via submission with that nasty Anaconda Vice submission hold Harvey utilizes. But Paul Devine has also gotten victories over Hastings. Both these men have fought for what's what we're looking for personal issues they're having over the United States title, but never has their fight had this much on the line, this much at stake. And it was Devine who, against the odds at Absolution, retained his title in a Royal Rumble match against 29 other men, where Harvey was in the final 3 along with Crow, and Harvey Hastings defeated Crow in a #1 contenders match 2 weeks ago to earn this opportunity. But guys, Paul Devine has not lost a match one-on-one in over 3 months. His last defeat was at the hands of Pierre Thompson in Tokyo, Japan, over 3 months, I'm pretty sure. Harvey has got a lot working against him. As we have a tweet here, guys, from Josh Wolf that says, "Be careful who you mention. I have no issue with you, but it's nothing to put you down as well." Did I miss another tweet? Who mentioned him? Who mentioned Josh Wolf? Well, also a tweet, guys, from Maseo Yume, of course, translated from English, says, "Outsmart him, be quicker than him, and break him." Of course, Maseo Yume, a team member of Harvey Hastings in Global Offensive. I'm a little bit weary that neither Maseo Yume or Nikola Ivanovic are out here with Harvey, because we know what happened earlier this week when Paul Devine defeated Maseo Yume. All of Global Offensive jumped the world champion, and Harvey was actually just a mere inch away from smacking a steel chair over the head of Paul, but then said, "No, you die this Sunday." And there he is, the CMV Undisputed Champion, the Asian sensation, the man who puts the Rising and Rising Sun, Japan's biggest export. I'm pretty sure it's Ruby Riott versus Bailey on the pre-show. Yeah, Harvey Hastings, guys, got very serious a couple of weeks ago as a former member of the German Special Forces. He has killed people. And he said, if I have to get that title, I will kill Paul Devine. Paul Devine, a 5-time undisputed champion. His last reign began at Regicide. Devine, Chris Andrews, and Ascendant 6 is just 14 weeks away. Can he hold the title till then? And can he headline? Once again, only one other man can say he's headlined 2 Ascendances, that being, of course, Paul Devine's ex-gen brother Hayden, who earlier tonight tapped out, defeating Damien. But there's our challenger, guys, the assassin, Harvey Hastings. Busted his ass this season, a 2-time United States champion, to get to where he is right now. He knows he can defeat Paul Devine, and look at that, the war paint on the Asian sensation. I am liking that new attire. Paul Devine has been against far greater odds before. A one-on-one matchup, I'm sure, comes the relief to him, and he is ready for this as he beats the face of the belt, saying, "You want it, Harvey? Come take it off my dead body." And Paul now going to hand the championship off to Murphy for our main event here at Emergence 2. Shows it to Harvey, who nods his head, knowing full well what's on the line. And now Murphy hoists the belt up high for the CMV universe to see. Let's get it on. Harvey Hastings, Paul Devine, with the grandest prize in all of CMV, our main event. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. They meet middle of the ring. Will Harvey Hastings win the big one? Will the boyhood dream in Germany come true? Or will Paul Devine cast down another challenger in his wake? He's already beaten literally the vast majority of the Fusion roster who have come for his title. Harvey Hastings with a Russian leg sweep. Now a standing Spanish fly. Up to the second turnbuckle. Rethinks that strategy, though. Everybody's talking about if Harvey Hastings does win this match, it'll surely be via submission with his patented Anaconda Vice that he's beaten Paul Devine twice with. But as he goes to the top rope right here, Devine caught him, turns him around, and a snake eyes. That was glorious. I'm about to say, though, Harvey also has the Blitzkrieg in his arsenal at his fingertips, which he's won many matches with. That shooting star press. Flippy shit right out the gate, Maury. Harvey Hastings with a kick to the outside of Devine's leg. Now takes him by the hand. Harvey Hastings is throwing some serious athleticism at Devine here. Paul Devine, his early days in CMV, was a high-risk competitor. Took a lot of... Well, there goes Murphy's bump for the main event. Like to go off the ropes and off the top rope a lot, but these past couple of years, Devine has toned it down and carried more of a conservative style. First pinfall attempt of the matchup doesn't even yield a 1 count. Straight kick to the chest, though, gonna knock down Double H, who now gets pulled up to his feet as the champion has something in mind. A shout out to his brother Quantum with the Future Shock DDT. Fireman's carry overhead now. Paul Devine dropped down right on his backside. Harvey Hastings, though the kind humanitarian he is, helps him up to his feet, only to slap him right in the face. Action rolls out of the way. Devine then eat defeat for Harvey Hastings, getting lost in the woods here. The World Championship on the line. Remember, Paul Devine has the champion's advantage. We saw Alistair Knox earlier tonight retain the title, the United States title, via a countout over Zach Payne. But Harvey Hastings cannot win the world title via a countout or a disqualification, and I'm sure that's why he left Global Offensive in the back. Didn't even want to risk it. Shoulder breaker right there, jawbreaker. Caught by the arm, no, and snapped over the shoulder. Now thrown into the security wall. Hastings, while they're out here looking to execute maximum damage with the surroundings provided to him. And that's what a smart wrestler does. A smart competitor uses his surroundings as a weapon. Now back into the ring before we get another cheeky count out. What do we got here? Long road home, fisherman's driver. Big Megan Cooper fan is Harvey Hastings. Now he goes for an aggressive pinfall lateral press, just a 1 count. Harvey Hastings. Rolling neck snap now, kicks out the knee. And Harvey Hastings, I don't know how much of a great strategy it is for him to come out here with no knee pads on. Another future shock DDT, countered halfway through by the challenger. What athleticism, what agility, Spanish fly again. Simply incredible. Vertical stance for Divine, German suplex caught by the assassin, who is in firm control now and dealing a whole lot of damage, but Divine quickly rolls to the outside, takes a breath, right back in. Up to the top rope, not a place that Harvey Hastings wants to be, because Paul Divine is surely looking to hit something that he'll be feeling in the morning. Oh, superplex, and that's not all. The power, the strength of Divine rolls up into a Falcon Arrow. How are you not a Paul Divine fan? How? This man amazes me every time he steps into a wrestling ring. Gator roll now, inverted, or I should say transitioned into a crossface. Maybe a little bit of a shout out to Hayden. Doesn't try to actually look for the submission, and a bro kick. The timestamp. I'm sure Quantum, I'm sure Hayden, his ex-gen brothers are watching this closely, cheering him on. But Harvey Hastings looks to soil the X-Gen Day Parade, goes for a headshot. Divine, though, well scouted, saw it coming, clothesline, and now the Asian sensation, now Paul Divine is on the hunt. Kick to the midsection, caught by Harvey, though, counters the counter to counter the counter. Paul Divine is simply amazing, corkscrew neckbreaker. Quickly drops down into the pin, making sure to hook the leg on the way. Will it be? No. Drop kick straight to the back of the head, and now it is Paul Divine once again in the driver's seat for a third time in this matchup. Butterfly DDT. Harvey Hastings very wise to roll to the outside of the ring where he cannot be pinned or submitted while he tries to recuperate, but Divine doesn't give him even a minute. Not even a second to rest to catch his breath. But perhaps it was a trap by Harvey. Now into the ring, and Hastings is waiting for him, but Divine's quicker. Eat defeat again. Grabbed by the sides of the head. Timestamp. Just one more time. Busts Harvey wide open. Blood pours down his face. Michinoku driver. Vintage match ender here in CMV. Will it bring this one to its heels? Yow! Mamma mia, spaghetti sauce on top. That was the closest pin I've ever seen. Divine drops down to one knee. He's exhausted, but he knows that he's got to fight through the pain. This time, the kick to the gut connects, as we know what Paul's going for. Harvey Hastings with a bit of divine intervention. Hooks the leg. Uno, dos, tres, and Paul Divine is still the undisputed champion. What a match to close out Emergence. No, wait a minute. Harvey Hastings, not happy about it, looks to assault Divine after the match is over, but Divine battles him back. And things are not over. Paul Divine's celebration nearly ruined by Harvey's post-match attack, but Divine saw it coming and battles Harvey away. Harvey it in, and he's still coming for that title. Oh my God. Gentlemen, I have just received word that Chris Diamond is making his way to the ring right now. Mr. Money in the Bank, the baller who earlier tonight lost the 9K, is looking to make sure that Emergence ends the right way. Oh my God. Chris Diamond is looking to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Divine is still in the ring. He's being told to stay where he is. His night is not over. After barely being able to fight back Harvey Hastings to retain. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, boy. It's happening. Chris Diamond is cashing in Money in the Bank. It's really happening. He was embarrassed by Ryan Kent earlier tonight. And here he comes. He's finally made it to the ring. Diamond hands Murphy the briefcase, says, ring the bell, I'm cashing in. Harvey Hastings did a number on Paul Divine. He can't believe it. Harvey Hastings has left to the back, but I'm sure he's got a smile a mile wide on his face. Chris Diamond's cashing in Money in the Bank here at Emergence. And Paul Divine immediately scoops him up for a cross-legged Fisherman Buster. Perhaps this was the wrong timing for Chris Diamond. We have had someone cash in Money in the Bank before and fail. In fact, the last time, besides MLP, Money in the Bank was cashed in, Nick Blake at Anarchy Rules cashed in on Justin Sane and failed to win the title. But Diamond gonna make sure that he does not join Mr. Blake. Paul Divine, though, he's been through stiffer odds. He retained his title against 29 other men, including Chris Diamond at Absolution and a Royal Rumble matchup. Can Divine pull a Justin Sane? Divine just went through a grueling match, though. Chris Diamond's had a couple hours to rest up after losing to Ryan Kent. And Diamond went for the breaking neck foundation. Divine counters it. Oh my God, oh my God. Now to the corner. Paul Divine turns to the fans. He's thriving off their energy right now. Diamond gets to his feet. He can't believe this is happening. Yes! Counters! Divine intervention! Oh, victory roll. 1, 2. Divine! 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, just a 1. 1. No, it's broken up. You have got to be kidding me. Chris Diamond cashes in Money in the Bank. We're getting a whole nother match here. Roll through. Vintage Diamond kick to the chest. And Diamond lines up his shot. The baller looks to bring home the ultimate bling. Break your neck foundation. What? Oh! Make sure the job is done. TKO. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Are you kidding me? Divine. How? Diamond can't believe it. But he tells himself, it's okay, it's okay. I'm still in control. But Divine, bleeding now from a gash on his forehead, looks to soil the grand plan of Chris Diamond. Oh my God. Put up on the top rope, the baller gonna go for a ride. Paul Divine just did this to Harvey Hastings. Superplex. Roll through into a Falcon Arrow. Divine hooks the leg. Oh my God, can he do it? 1, 2, just a 2 count. But remember, guys, Divine is not fresh either. He lost to Ryan Kent earlier tonight. He got hit with a Kent Clash, kicks out the shin. Diamond to the top rope. Is it smart for him to take such a risk like this with so much on the line? Imploding 450 splash. Of course, he's got to be flashy. He's the baller after all. Snaps the arm right over the knee. Looking to make sure Divine does not leave this match intact. And now the former Mr. Money in the Bank, Chris Diamond. Whatever he went for there, countered. Catchphrase by Paul Divine. Stomp straight down out of the face. And the Asian sensation now digs his knee right into the side of Diamond's head. Repeatedly, again and again, saying, you want to cash it on me, mofo? I'm gonna make you pay for that. Jawbreaker. Another pin. You could tell Divine desperately pinning in this matchup. Every chance he gets, he knows that the odds are severely stacked against him, as they always are. Should just call him Paul Severely Stacked Odds Divine. Can Diamond get to the pin? Divine is fresh for the picking. He's right there. But Diamond doesn't have enough. He's got nothing left, and Divine gets up just at the same time he does. 24th punch! 1, 2, no! Diamond kicks out of the maneuver that's put down. A long list of men. But the baller. Catchphrase again. And Divine wastes no time. 24th punch again. Diamond's busted open. 1, 2, 3. How the hell? Chris Diamond showing us what he's truly worth tonight. Dr. Teeth. And now Chris mocks the fans that are out here supporting Divine. Now has his eyes set back to the attack. World Championship is on the line. Divine just got through retaining against Harvey Hastings. Chris Diamond cashed in Money in the Bank TKO a third time, and now Diamond gonna take down the Asian sensation. Oh my God, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm biting my nails. Break it, neck foundation! The baller drags Divine's lifeless corpse from the ropes, hooks the leg. Divine donning that proverbial crimson mask. 2! No! What? No! I can't. I can't take it. It's too much. Divine. Desperation, hook the leg. How can he even see right now? Blood pouring down the face of Japan's biggest export. And Diamond, the TKO out of the airplane spin. Stomp down on the back of the head. Diamond is in control. He's all over Divine right now. I think this is about to go longer than Harvey Hastings Paul Divine did. What does Diamond have to do, man? He had every advantage cashing in Money in the Bank immediately after Divine beat Harvey Hastings and then had to fend him off in a post-match attack. We are getting a full-fledged match here for this Money in the Bank cash-in. Divine, if he's going to go down, he is not going to make it easy for Chris Diamond, or will he pull it just insane? Will Chris Diamond's cash-in fail? Diamond, TKO for I don't even know what time in this matchup, 5th or 6th. And Diamond, though that's always been his downfall, his ego. He's too cocky for his own good. He takes his eye off the ball. He's in the big time right now against the big dog. TKO again. There's no way it can. There's no way. Uno, dos, tres, and Chris Diamond is the new undisputed champion. The longest cash-in ever. But Paul Devine, even though he gave up the fight of his life, he did not make it easy for Chris Diamond. Chris Diamond cashes in Money in the Bank into Michigan as the new world champion. Chris Diamond's first ever world title. What a rookie year for the baller. Wow. Especially after he lost to Ken earlier tonight. I did not expect this. The baller, baby, has the biggest jewelry of them all now. Something tells me Diamond merch is about to soar through the roof. Congratulations to Chris Diamond. And that is to kill him. I do not like the sound of that. But guys, what a way to end Emergence 2. Certainly a night of ups and downs, a roller coaster of an event, but I enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you guys watched it with me. Chris Diamond cashes in Money in the Bank and is the new world champion. That is awesome. And as always, if you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure you hit !CMV. It'll let you know more about us. We are Xbox One, but if you have your own call and you want to join, !join. Oh, Soul beat me at that time. And you can check out our website, cmvwrestling.com. Our Twitter is official, CMV_. Follow us for signings, match cards, updates, all that kind of good stuff. And last but not least, if you want to join our Discord, !Discord. We'll give you the invite link to that. And guys, I will see you tomorrow for a Fusion. You are gonna, hang on, yeah. I've been holding that in for a while. Fallout Fusion, you are most definitely going to want to tune into. What is Chris Diamond going to do as the new world champion? I'm excited to see it. Thank you again for watching with me. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.